we're going to be talking about Ebirah, Horror of the Deep, which apparently, according to Wikipedia, says originally it was going to feature King Kong, which makes perfect sense because King Kong would fit in this film really well. But it's not King Kong. We have Godzilla. Does Godzilla fit in it? Yes, maybe no. I don't know. It feels doesn't feel quite right. Because it's mostly on an island, which it was always like a kind of like a native island. Like it's just like kind of quite primitive people that are just happy doing their own thing. Like the people from Infant Island, which is Mothra's island. This film is filmed by directed by Jun Fukuda. Jun Fukuda. That's gotta be wrong. I'll be honest. They do a good job. I think they did. Let me check. I think they did. Oh, they did Rodan. That was a good film. Just looking up what they did previously. Oh no, wait, no, they did Rodan. They were assistant director on Rodan. No, ignore me. But they will direct some future Godzilla films, so we'll look forward to that. The music, it's kind of dated. It's not bad, but it just feels a little bit. It feels very 60s, which is when the film obviously came out. But I feel like a lot of Godzilla films, their soundtracks are a little bit timeless, if you know what I mean. Whereas this film feels very 60s. There's like a dance segment at the start of the film. The film is like, it's more silly. It's a little bit mad. Like you have like these three guys who kind of break into a boat. The guy on the boat's just like, "Hey, stick around," and then one of the three guys goes, "Cool," and then in the middle of the night just steals the boat. Who does that? Just steals the boat and basically goes off with them all sleeping in the below deck. Like, who does that? That's a dick move, bro. And then hilarity ensues as these 4 bumbling idiots kind of run around on this island. They run into like the people that have been kidnapped. They have like one kind of native woman, isn't the best possible way to say that, who kind of helps them out, and they kind of just run around the island causing havoc. So this film has Ebirah, who is the main villain kaiju. They're basically a giant enemy crab. That's basically it. They're not really anything interesting. It's interesting the way they deal with it at the start, maybe, but other than that, And then you have Godzilla and Mothra. Mothra shows up, but very late. You see Mothra a few times, but Mothra's sleeping throughout most of this film, and I would have liked it more if Mothra was in cocoon form and then transformed. Maybe that cost too much money. I don't know. It would have made more sense why Mothra was sleeping. They just went, Mothra sleeping. Why? Mothra sleeping. But all the people were getting kidnapped. Sleeping. Okay. So yeah, you don't get a whole lot of Mothra. And I think the Mothra costume has been reused from the last few films that Mothra's been in. It looks a little tacky. I don't know if I'm gonna assume it was used in the previous films. Is the same one, because apparently this film was made cheap, very, very cheap. But honestly, it doesn't show It doesn't show, honestly. It looks good. Other than that, like, I think some parts, maybe the Godzilla suits looks a little long in the tooth, but I don't know. It's weird, wacky. It's definitely on the silly end of the spectrum when it comes to Godzilla films. There's some that are silly, like some that are more serious. This one is sort of more on the silly end, but I don't think it hurts it in a way. It's not slapstick silly. It's just silly, and like you kind of have these kind of bumbling idiots running around. They're not bad. They're not bad like heroes. They're just idiots. They can bumble around. Well, I mean, they wake up Godzilla, so at least that's something. I think they get captured once or twice. They got smart enough to like stop the. There's like a yellow mist thing they use to stop Ebirah, which they trick them pretending it's not the right stuff, and then the villains use that and go run away. So the villain's death is a bit quick, a little bit too quick, maybe for my liking. Maybe just like okay, now they're dead, and yeah, they nuked the island. I do apologize. I'm gonna. Hopefully, I'll make sure to edit those out. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Do I recommend it? Yes. Yes, I do. I think it has unique stuff, like the being trapped on the island. I think the only film I can think of that has something similar is King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's got something similar, but done differently. So, yeah. I recommend it. Add it to my recommended list. Because it's just wacky and fun. But yeah, it's definitely... we're starting to get into the era where the... Like, I know the films previously were a bit wacky, but I think we're slowly getting more and more wacky. I mean, the next film is called Son of Godzilla, so I'm going to assume they're pretty wacky. Yeah, do I watch it? Watch it. Yeah, it's fun. If you want a bit of a lark. The villains are pretty forgettable. Like, you have a guy with an eye patch. There's like a dragon on it. It looks kind of cool. That's about it. And then he reports to like a main leader who's also there. But yeah, I recommend it, even though they're kind of just a bit meh as villains. But I don't know. I really like the kind of heroes of this film. If it just does feel different. It's kind of just like 4 bumbling idiots running around, but works. It works as a film. So yeah, recommended. But yeah, but that's for now. That is Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. I think the next horror film we've got is Son of Godzilla. I don't know what to tell you about this film, so we'll find out when I watch it. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.